Can you solve all these Class 10 English poem Chapter 11 for Anne and Gregory questions? The cat sits on its.
Well picked. Haunches is the correct answer. How does the fog come? Excellent. Slowly and silently is a well-reasoned choice. The fog's movement is. Clear logic. Your choice slow is sound. After sitting, the fog dash. Good job. Moves on works well. What is the tone of the poem? Smart move. Humorous and ironic is an accurate answer. What throws a man into despair? Right choice. The Lady's Ramparts is the best answer. Name the poet of the poem. Fog. You chose Carl Sandburg. Correct.
Synonym for the word religious man.
Valid point. Saint is true. What is the mood of the young man? Sharp thinking. Sad is the right choice. What would the lady do to her hair? On track. Die is the correct answer. How does the fog arrive and depart? Great thinking. Silently is the right choice. Who was it that the poet had heard? Perfect. An old religious man is the correct choice. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? Well reasoned. No rhyme scheme is the correct choice. What has been personified in the poem? Smart pick. Fog is the correct choice. How are the feet of the cat described? Nice work. Little fits perfectly. The feet of the fog are like dash feet. Bravo, cat is the answer. What has the poet compared the fog with? Right again. Cat is a valid answer. What color may the lady give for her hair? Strong choice. All of the above is the right answer. What does the lady want her lover to love? Exactly. Herself makes sense. What does the young man love the lady for? Solid response. For her yellow hair is a valid choice. What hair color is the lover attracted to? Correct. Yellow is spot on. What color will the girl dye her hair into? Nice selection. All of them is the correct and valid answer. For what quality does God love human beings? Well done. Internal is the right choice. What is the actual color of the lady's hair? Good thinking. Yellow is the right answer. Where does the fog arrive or is looking over? Excellent choice. Both harbor and city is the right answer. Who is the poet of the poem for Anne Gregory? You're right. W.B. Yeats is the correct answer. What is Anne Gregory's hair compared to in the poem? Great job. Gold is the accurate answer. What color hair does the speaker mention in the poem? Nicely done. Yellow is a solid answer. What is the color of the ramparts of the young lady? Correct response. Honey is the most accurate answer. What does the speaker want young men to love them for? You got it. Your choice themselves alone fits well. Who can love us for who we are and not for how we look?
Perfect. God is the correct choice.
What does the poem challenge regarding beauty standards?
Exactly. They are often superficial, makes sense.
What does the girl think she can do to get rid of lovers?
Excellent. Dye her hair is a well-reasoned choice.
What does the term despair mean in the context of the poem?
Correct. Hopelessness is spot on.
What does Anne Gregory suggest she could do to test true love?
You got it. Your choice, dye her hair, fits well.
What does the fog do while it looks over the city and the harbor?
You chose sits. Correct. Name the literary device used in the line and set such color there. Bravo. Alliteration is the answer. What does the speaker suggest they can use to change their hair color? Great thinking. Hair dye is the right choice. Who does the old religious man say can love someone for themselves alone? Valid point. Only God is true. Which literary device is used when Anna Gregory says she can dye her hair? Well done. Irony is the right choice. What poetic device is evident in great honey-colored ramparts at your ear? Correct response. Imagery is the most accurate answer. What literary device is present in the phrase great honey-colored ramparts? You're right. Metaphor is the correct answer. Name the literary device used in the line honey-colored ramparts at your ear. Well reasoned. Metaphor is the correct choice. What color will the girl dye her hair into? Or what color may the lady give to her hair? Excellent choice. All of them is the right answer. Which poetic device is used in? And nobody but God, my dear, could love you for yourself alone. Nice work. Irony fits perfectly. Name the literary device used in Never shall a young man, thrown into despair by those great honey-colored. Great job. Span is the accurate answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Solid response. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is a valid choice.